The union, representing some of the biggest household Hollywood names, has agreed to extend negotiations with studios and streaming services, halting a potential strike, at least for now. The contract between actors and the studios was set to expire at midnight yesterday, but a last-minute decision has bought some more time for talks. Steve Futterman is in Los Angeles with the details for us this morning. So, Steve, an early good morning to you there. What's the latest on the negotiations?
Well, good morning, Hillary. Happy Canada Day from here in L.A. It was a bit of a Hollywood cliffhanger last night. Would the actors go on strike, or would they work out some deal, or might they delay things? Well, with 5 hours to go before the midnight deadline, the Screen Actors Guild and AFTRA, the union that represents the actors, announced that they would extend the negotiating period for nearly 2 weeks. So the new deadline is July 12th at 11:59 Pacific time, so we'll see what they can do. It will give them nearly 2 more weeks to talk things out. The big issues continue to revolve around the new technologies, streaming, digital, artificial intelligence, and what piece of the pie the actors will get from those new areas. Now, obviously, everyone in Hollywood watching these negotiations very closely. Director James Mangold, he's the director of the just-released Indiana Jones movie. He says everyone would like to see things resolved.
You know, I'm hoping everybody, writers, actors, directors, just solve their issues, that we can all come to a good place together again and get back to work. But everyone's issues have to get solved before that can happen.
And one thing we should point out is that actors, many big-name actors, people like Jennifer Lawrence, Meryl Streep, Glenn Close, they have signed a letter saying that they will support an actor strike, that they will not be opposed to it if the negotiating team feels that that walkout must take place. So that has given the negotiating team a lot of time, or a lot of power, rather, to negotiate with the producers union. And again, we'll see what happens. The deadline now, July 12th.
Steve, what about that writer's strike? Of course, we know that film and TV writers walked off the job back in May.
Yeah. Well, that continues. No end in sight in that strike. That began in May 2nd. So we're approaching the 2-month period here, and it's had an impact already on the industry. Many productions have had to curtail their production quite a bit. But if there is also a concurrent actor strike with the writer's strike, that could really shut down much of Hollywood, and that's the big concern right now. A double whammy that would hit the industry. That's one thing they would like to avert. Who gets the power with this on the possible horizon? The actors or the producers? We just don't know. But the actors seem a bit more confident this morning that there will be able to be a way to reach a deal and they won't have to walk out. The last major actors strike took place in 1980.